My name is Donovan-Hall, and I am 29 years old from Huntington, Massachusetts. As a kid growing up, I developed a love for ATVs, really by watching the old Pueblos VHS tapes, and my dad brought me over to Southwick to watch the ATV Nationals back when they used to run them there. And it was always a dream of mine to be able to race myself one day, but then things kind of started adding up. I had a demanding job, I had some injuries, I didn't have any health insurance, so racing really hasn't been something I can commit to. A few years back I ended up picking up a pretty beat up 1988 Honda 250R and spent some time with it, basically transformed it into a replica of the old Max racing bikes. And I ended up putting a few videos of myself riding on YouTube, and people started commenting how much they liked watching the old quad being ripped around, so I got into video editing a little bit, started filming my friends and myself riding, kind of just messing around, making videos with music and stuff, and kind of took off from there. I now have a pretty successful YouTube channel. I got close to 600 subscribers. I made the trip out to Unadilla last year for the ATV National, filmed the pro class, made a video up there, had a lot of fun doing it. But pretty much just from being a fan of ATV racing is what led me to my love of riding, and gives me motivation to go out and ride myself. And even when I can't race, I just like to go out and make videos and just have a good time. I think the best thing about being a fan of ATV racing is when you go to the races, how approachable all the guys in the pro class are. You can walk right up to them in the pits, talk to them, they're down to earth, they'll thank you for showing up. It's not really like the bike side of things where the guys are multimillionaires and they could really care less. I remember John Natale's podium speech last year at Unadilla. I remember him saying that he didn't care if you were a Chad Weenan fan, he didn't care if you were a Josh Creamer fan. You were a fan of ATV racing, and to him that's what mattered. That's what makes it such a good sport.